California is a huge state with a varying degree of political beliefs. Despite what you might hear, California isn't completely one thing or the other. Political affiliations largely depend on the area of the state you're in. In the far north and the more rural counties, it's mostly conservative. On the coasts and then the more urban counties, it's more liberal. Besides Democrats and Republicans, there are also 4 other qualified political parties in California. These are the left-wing Green Party and Peace and Freedom Party, and there are 2 right-wing parties, the American Independent Party and the Libertarian Party. We're going to look at the most liberal, most conservative, and most politically balanced counties in the state. Starting with the most left-leaning based on voter registration, it's no surprise that Bay Area counties are the most liberal. Here's a map that shows counties where over 50% of registered voters are Democrats. The 5 most liberal counties are Sonoma, Santa Cruz, Alameda, and Marin counties. And number 1 is San Francisco County, where 63% of registered voters identify as Democrats. San Francisco also has the lowest percentage of registered Republicans at just 6.75%. As for the most conservative counties, we have to go to the far north. There are only 2 counties where more than half of registered voters identify as Republicans. Those are Lassen and Modoc counties. Shasta County is close though, at 49.6%. As far as the top 5 go, it's Tehama, Amador, and Shasta counties, and number 1, it's a virtual tie between Modoc and Lassen counties, with about 55% of registered voters in these counties identifying as Republicans. We'll give the nod to Lassen County though, as it also has the smallest percentage of registered Democrats at just 17.1%. As for the most balanced counties, these 7 are very close in percentage of registered Republicans and Democrats. The most balanced of these is actually Butte County. It has 35.13% registered Democrats and 35.83% registered Republicans. Butte County voted for Biden in 2020, Trump in 2016, Romney in 2012, and Obama in 2008. Here are a few other interesting California political stats. El Dorado County has the highest percentage of registered voters at 95.1% of eligible voters. And these counties all have above 90% in terms of voter registration. Trinity County has the lowest percentage of registered voters at just 55.3%. Santa Clara County has the highest percentage of voters that have no party preference at 27.8%, followed by San Francisco at 25.2%. In terms of sheer population, it's not surprising that Los Angeles County has the highest number of both registered Republicans at about 960,000 and Democrats at about 3 million. It also has the highest number of all third-party and no-party preference voters. This is because LA County's population is about 10 million, far higher than any other county. Besides LA, the counties with the most registered Democrats are San Diego, Orange, Alameda, Riverside, and Santa Clara counties. And the counties with the most registered Republicans are Orange, San Diego, Riverside, San Bernardino, and Sacramento counties. If you're a libertarian, Alpine County might be for you. It has the highest percentage of registered libertarians at 2.16%. But Alpine County is also the smallest county, and it only has about 1,000 people. If you lean far to the right, then Lassen County is for you, as it has about 6% of voters identifying as the far-right American Independent. Not to be confused with people who say they are independent voters. And for all my lefties out there, Humboldt County has the highest percentage of Green Party voters, and Imperial County has the highest percentage of Peace and Freedom Party voters. And if you're trying to start your own party, that's possible too. In fact, there are 7 parties that the Secretary of State's office has listed as attempting to qualify for the next election. The California Women's Party, the Common Sense Party, the American Moderate Party, the Normal Party, the Constitution Party, the One Party, and my favorite, just based on the name, the Hogwash Party. Lastly, I want to end with another interesting stat. According to the Secretary of State's office, since 2002, the percentage of Californians registered as Republicans has dipped from 35% to 24% in 2022. Meanwhile, Democrats have increased their party registration slightly from 44% to about 47%. No party preference registrations also jumped up sharply from 15% in 2002 to 22.5% in 2022. There you have it, the political layout of California. In an upcoming video, we'll also discuss why California went from a reliable red to a swing state and now a solid blue state in terms of national elections.